Even the prophets of their time, their spirits were shaken. Their spirits were shaken and they shouted out, Mata Nasrullah, when will the help of Allah descend? The Nabi of his time and those who believed with him said, Mata Nasrullah, when will the help of Allah come? This is just an indication of the state of our Iman. And the third group of people I see who understand that it took us a very long time to reach this state of decadence, and it will take us a very long time to climb up. And they will actively work for this. Many people, when you speak to them, and why do you want to rule the world? It's almost that we want to take revenge. Now we want to kick butt. This is why we want to rule the world. How often do you see this attitude? You know, with responsibility comes accountability. And this is why when Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu was passing away, a man who was guaranteed Jannah by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and he said, I regret taking the Khilafah. Why? Because he understood with responsibility came accountability. How often do you see Muslims saying, yeah, we should be ruling the world? Why should you be ruling the world? You look at the state of your masjids. Really? You look at the state of your maktabs. People study for how many years? From the age of 5 to the age of 12. And what do they learn? Not even able to read the Quran properly. They don't even learn one dua. In 6 to 7 years, you don't learn one dua. You don't learn your namaz properly. You don't even learn a handful of surahs. And you want to rule the world? If this is the state of your masjids? Really? How often do you see, how many women out there, how many women in our homes don't even know the farz of ghusl? How many women? You want to rule the world? It would be no exaggeration to say that in some areas up to 60-70% of the women don't know the farz of ghusl, don't know when they have a relationship with their husband how they should become pure. These are mothers, these are wives, they cook for their children, and all their life they go through in an impure state. And only when they die and they are given a bath do they become pure. And we want to rule the world. Look at your areas. Look at your homes. Look at Sparkbrook, Sparkhill, Small Heath. Because areas are a reflection of me and you. Because individuals make homes, and the homes make the society. And me and you make this society. Look at our society. You know, these questions hurt, but they are a reality. Why? Because we have left the teachings of Islam. You know, Ibn Khaldun rahmatullah alayh, the famous sociologist, he had a theory called the cycle theory. And sociologists up to today use this theory. And it's known that nations rise and fall. They rise because they have an impetus. They have a push. They have a drive. And they decline when they lose that impetus. And this is why when the Prophet ﷺ came with a message of Deen, the message of Islam, it was the impetus, and it revolutionized a group of people which the Romans and even the Persians did not want to rule over. They were regarded as Asfal as-Safilin, the lowest of the lowest. Nobody wanted to rule over them. And then the Prophet ﷺ came with his message, and they became the best of creation to walk the face of this earth after the Anbiya alayhi salatu wasalam. Why? Because of the impetus. And really we need to look into our lives. Those who are practicing, those who are not practicing, those who are praying. How much Islam do we really have in our life? Because the thing which should concern us is not becoming a superpower. It's that when they fall, where will me and you be? When they fall, because they will fall. This is a sunnah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That superpowers have come and superpowers will go. And this is not our concern. Our concern is that we side with the haqq, with the truth, and that we do something to change society. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us amongst those who sacrifice for the deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala keep us united in the dunya, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reunite us in Jannah al-Firdaus. Subhanakallah wa bihamdika.